I'm going to be introducing a new segment that is exposing traders, quote unquote traders. And yes, they may be traders, they may be good traders, but I'm here to expose the BS that they are posting and how they are liars. Let's get right into it by exposing trades by Sci. Let's go ahead and watch this together.
Yeah, I made $2.3 million on trading gold buys. And I know, I was supposed to be done trading for 2025. I know. But why not? Why would I miss this?
Already getting out of control. Anything over 2 million. You got to understand, you're amongst the retail traders, you're one of the top. I mean, the elites. Let's take a look here.
Shit was so easy. It felt
So
wrong
easy.
if I didn't place the trade, honestly. It was so easy, it just felt wrong if I didn't place it. So, with this being said, enjoy the breakdown.
I will enjoy the baker. Oh, don't
Love you
do that.
guys.
Don't do that.
All right, so it's currently 8:38 on Wednesday, November 19th. I'm currently buying
8:38
gold above
Wednesday,
this level
November
because as you can
19th.
see, we had a
Let's remember
bullish
that.
indication above this level right here. And price is going to go to this
He
level.
said he's currently
We
buying
have
gold, so he
indication,
bought in.
correction.
And you can
Now
see it
price is
there
building back
on
up. As you
his
can see, there is higher
buy and
lows.
his
If we go
stop
to the
loss,
1
which
hour,
I'm going to break that down here in a second.
you can see that price is building higher lows and higher highs. So I think price is going to be bullish all the way into this level. Also as well, I have my stop loss here because as you can see, this was a higher high, a higher low. So anytime I'm buying, I always put my stop loss under a higher low. And the reason why I'm buying right now is because it's going to be New York session and I can already see that price is breaking above this level right here, which had a small bit of resistance and push price down from here. So anything above this level should give price the momentum to come up to this level.
Let's break that down. So his stop loss is at 40.45. Okay, remember that. All right, let's continue to watch it. And his buys were roughly around that 4,111, roughly around that. Let's continue to watch this.
All right, guys. So it is currently the 29th of November.
All right, remember that. He's saying it is currently the 29th of November and his clock said 5:30 p.m. on a Saturday. On a Saturday. Mind you, November 29th, he just showed the screenshot, right? Saturday, November 29th at 5:36 p.m. Let's continue to watch this.
And yeah, we're still in these gold buys. As you can see here, the market is closed right now. It's going to open in 30 minutes. But as you can see,
He states that the market is closed right now, but it's finna open in 30 minutes. Let me first start off by saying anybody who trades Forex, who trades futures, who trades the market in general, knows that the market will not open until Sunday. It will not open till Sunday night, right? Not Saturday, but Sunday night. So already this is not looking good, right? From the moment, obviously over $2 million on a trade, but here we're looking at already saying that the market is going to open on a Saturday night at 6 p.m. is absolutely ludicrous. Shows me again, you don't even know what you are talking about. You are lost. So let's continue to break this down even further.
price did buy up to that level that we was looking for. It's still got a little bit more to go to hit the exact number, but we're going to get that push up to this high. As you can see here as well, we have a level of support. Price ends up making a high.
Wait a minute. Where's his stop loss? Where's his stop loss below his lows at what? Remember, it was 40.45, right? Where's his stop loss? If we go back to, let's rewind just a little bit here. Look at that, 40, 45 stop loss. If we go back to where we were at, now magically his stop loss is at 4,106. If we break this down even further, from when he jumped into the trade, he would have hit his stop loss. Let's jump into this, and I'm going to show you guys here in TradingView. All right, so as you can see, this is his video with his explanation showing that he entered buys at 4,111. So 4,111 and give it some change there. We're going to mark out just to be conservative right at 411 flat. So we're going to put 411 flat right here on TradingView. This was his exact setup here at a 4 hour time frame. You hadn't even been able to see this candle form yet. It was starting to form. Okay, the 4 hour candle, which means that his stop loss would have been at 40.45, right? 40.45, 36. That's what's his stop loss. So let's break down this trade from the moment he got into this trade. From the moment he got into this trade and he bought in, it sold off, and it sold off bad. It came all the way down to his stop loss. Not only hit the stop loss, but absolutely annihilated the stop loss and came all the way down to 40.22. As you can see right here, as we fast forward, this is where price came down to. This was his stop loss, which essentially means him and his quote unquote students, or the people that follow him, or the people that he teaches for free, would have been stopped out of the trade for a gross loss. So for those futures traders, gold moves each contract by $100 each point. So if gold moves from, let's say, 40.45 to 40.46, that's $100 per contract. That is a $66 loss times $100. That's $6,600 per contract. If you are a futures trader, that is not a viable solution. That stop loss is not a viable solution. You would have risked way too much and lost way too much. This trading solution is not a viable solution. So let's go even further and dive even deeper into this so-called trader that knows what he's doing, and he is a $100 million trader according to him. Let's break this down even further. Mind you, he already hit a stop loss and hasn't said anything about hitting a stop loss. He already entered the trade and he hasn't said anything about hitting the stop loss. Let's continue to dive deeper into this.
That same one that we entered off of, price ended up making
Mind
that
you,
higher low,
he's
the
at
same level that we've seen
now his
before.
stop loss is
And then you
magically
can
at
see that we have a new
4106,
high. So
and his
if a
entry
little
was at
pullback happens too, we're okay with that. But
4115.
look,
So
if we go to the daily
magically,
time frame, look at
things have
this.
changed.
We
Hasn't said
have the
anything
highest point, a
about
correction. Price
anything. He
makes a
hasn't said
high,
anything about
higher low. Now we have a new higher
entry,
high. So
exit, and
now
then a
I'm expecting
re-entry.
for price on a daily time frame to reach up to this level if we break above this level, right?
So here he starts to show his quote unquote proof. Why block out that the account is live? It is a live account. If you're trying to show proof, why block your live account information? Just block your account information. Who cares about your broker? Nobody gives a shit what broker you're using. But why block out that it is a live account? Again, doesn't make any sense. So even showing here as 550 lot buys at 4,115 even adds more to this entire big cap of a trade, because we saw earlier his entries were around 4,111, 4,110-ish area. So again, is this a viable trading solution? Unfortunately for me, I'm going to say no, it's not. This is a big, big cap. Is it a market structure play? Yes, it is. So could it be viable? Yes, it could. It's just regurgitated bullshit from the internet that everyone has already seen before. It's just regurgitated market structure that everyone's trying to teach, which is already out there. It's for free. Stop with the cap. This is BS. You would have hit your stop loss. Your students would have hit your stop loss 100% cap. If you want to learn market structure, it's out there for free, but learn how to properly trade market structure in a higher time frame, or you will be getting stopped out for big fat losses. Learn when to enter, when to properly enter. Again, unfortunately, dude, you are cap. This is cap. Sorry, bro.